Hello, welcome back. I am Dr. Sharon Grossman, a psychologist, coach, and speaker, and today we're going to talk about the difference between empathy and sympathy. Now, are you somebody who finds that you are always feeling everybody else's pain? If somebody is sad, then you are sad. Do you find that it's really hard to let go of all of the energy that you absorb from other people? Well, if so, it might mean that you are just very sensitive to what other people feel because you care so much. Now, there might be a belief in there that if you don't feel what they feel, then you'll just be apathetic. And I want to draw some attention to that belief so that you can start to make some changes that are going to work for you. Now, let's debunk this myth, because what we know is that when we feel other people's emotions, what it can actually do is drain our own energy. Have you ever actually felt really, maybe like you cared about somebody but not necessarily felt their pain? Is that really something that's possible? Well, that is really more the model of being sympathetic, of saying like, wow, I really care about you. I can see that you're in pain, but not necessarily taking on that person's pain. That is a much more effective model of being in the world, because imagine if you are like a sponge and you are constantly absorbing everybody else's distress, how distressed you are going to feel. And if you really want to comfort that person, but you are so distressed, you are paralleling them, you can't really be there to help leverage your energy to help them boost their own situation. So I just worked with somebody who was exactly in the situation. She felt all of her mother's sadness, and it was hard for her to separate herself from her mother. If her mother was feeling sad, she felt that she also had to feel that sadness. But through working on this issue, she was able to realize that she actually isn't going to be apathetic. She can actually be sympathetic rather than just absorbing all of her mother's sadness in a very empathetic way. Now, there's something in the field specifically termed compassion fatigue, which is when we feel so much for the other person that we end up getting exhausted, and then we're not really able to continue being of service and being there for other people in the way that we want. So something to think about is how to shift your perspective, because it all starts in the mind. So how to start by thinking about how you can be there for somebody without actually being in their shoes, how you can understand what it's like to be in their shoes without feeling what it's like to be in their shoes. Hope this was helpful. I'd love to hear your comments, and I look forward to seeing you at the next video. Take care.